Alright, Mark Dindal, just for this movie, I will give you praise for how funny this is. And I'll explain a little bit more later, but I will not give you another chance for that idiotic Chicken Little movie. Check out that review and you'll see why. That's how it works for me. With that said, let's get into this review, shall we? Yo, what is up, my Cinedroids? G to the S here. Today, I'm gonna be reviewing an older Disney classic that just celebrated its 20th anniversary just recently, The Emperor's New Groove. About an arrogant young emperor named Kuzco, played by Spade, who is transformed into a llama by his power-hungry advisor, the devious diva Yzma, played hilariously by the late Eartha Kitt. Stranded in the jungle, Kuzco's only chance to get back home and reclaim the high life rests with a good-hearted peasant named Pacha, played surprisingly by Sully from Monsters, Inc., John Goodman. Although this movie came out a year after this movie. Anyways, together they must return Kuzco to the throne before Yzma tracks them down and finishes him off. Now, I do remember this movie so much from the many trailers they put out whenever I would watch both Toy Story 2 and the Tigger movie on VHS, which I still have, true story, or any other post-2000 Disney VHS tape I would watch as a kid. The characters, the premise, the memorable comedy, all of it. But for some reason, never got the chance to watch it. So when I saw that it was getting a theatrical re-release, I got super excited. Why? Because this is my very first theatrical experience seeing a 2D hand-drawn animated Disney film. And it's also a fun experience to see a proper Disney comedy do this well and make me laugh so hard. Especially with Patrick Warburton as Kronk. He was the funniest I've ever seen. Both the villains in this movie were hilarious. I mean, I know everyone knows the pull the lever scene, but there are two scenes that were very funny for me. One of the two scenes that made me laugh hysterically was the scene where both Kuzco and Yzma are telling Kronk the food that's on the menu in some sort of restaurant, and they keep coming in and out of the cooking room for ingredients to make it, and I just died at that part. And the other comedic moment in this film is the part where both Pacha and Kuzco are floating helplessly down the rapid river, wrapped around a giant tree branch, and there's this tense moment where they're about to face a giant waterfall. But what's funny about that scene is that they both kept their straight faces while they're about to fall from a great height. That's what I call well-executed, humorous comedic timing. Great job, Disney, for making me laugh. Let's hope you keep this up. But this movie also has some sentimental moments where, in terms of character development, you do feel for Kuzco, who is suffering being stuck as a llama for a few long days of traveling back to the palace to change him back to his normal self. Imagine if you were being stuck as any animal, be it a dog, lion, giraffe, chicken, or any animal for that matter. Would you want to change yourself back to your normal human form so badly? I know I would. But good thing this is fiction, so that will never happen. It's only in movies, fairy tales, and kids' stories. But that doesn't make it a bad story to see being brought to life. If anything, for this go-around, it's a very fun and enjoyable story. It's nice to see this animation company let loose a little bit and just have fun with the premise for once, instead of taking it seriously like some other animated films that I saw in the past. Yes, I'm looking right at you, Shark Tale. But still, great job of the story this time around. Let's hope you keep this up. Speaking of animation, even in the theater that I was at, the animation as well as its use of cinematography looks amazing. As you know by now, if you're new to my reviews, I love traditional hand-drawn animation. Now I know it's a dying art form, but it's not something to hate about it, which heck no. It's very unique and fun to watch. I just wish either Disney or DreamWorks could make at least one or two animated movies that have this type of animation just this once. But I guess time will tell if they do or not, right? Man can only dream. Even the voice acting direction from Mark Dindal this time around was good for what it needed to be. Sure, it's not 100% perfect, but at least it's way better than what he did in Chicken Little. So again, props to Mr. Dindal for his hard work and effort just for this movie. Great job. If I had one teensy-weensy gripe about the film, is that it was a little short. I wish it would go on for a little longer. But hey, if Disney wanted to keep it simple and straightforward, you've done yourselves a heck of a lot of favors and it paid off immensely well. Guys, to put it simply, In the end, I thought The Emperor's New Groove was a fun animated comedy. It had fun and memorable characters, solid hand-drawn animation, well-executed goofy comedic slapstick, and a creative story, in my personal opinion. In short, it was hilarious. And as a result, I'm gonna have to rate The Emperor's New Groove a solid 5 out of 5 stars. Great fun for the whole family. I highly recommend this film to you all. You will not be disappointed. So Disney's The Emperor's New Groove. Have you seen it? If you haven't, dude, it's on Disney Plus, or you can get the Blu-ray for yourself. I won't hold it against you. But either way, watch it. It's super funny. But for those of you who have, come back and let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Also, if you like this video and you want to see some more, make sure that like button shines in your face. That'll totally help me out a ton. Also, share that video with your family and friends and favorite it. That's a very good way to show support for this review. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell right next to you so you can be notified of future videos that I have in store for you. Also, if you want a shout out in a future video, just follow me on both Instagram and Twitter and I will choose one of my Cinedroids to be displayed as a shout out. The link's in the description below. And also follow me on Stardust so you can catch early reactions of movies, TV show episodes, and trailers. I'll put a link to that below in the description as well so you can download the app for yourself. But until then, I'll see you next time. Peace out.